when you look at other key indicators, such as the US Census Bureau, it shows that the gender pay gap is also pretty broad and wide, and that on average, 21, 22% of women managers in the same role, they make less than their male counterparts. So, you know, a man makes 21% more than a woman in the same role here in the United States. So on the one hand, we have a lot of women who would advance to the management role, but they haven't advanced to the C-suite. On the other hand, when they are in those management roles or in the C-suite, they make considerably less than their male counterparts. My question would be to you, what is it that managers in general need to do? What kinds of policy needs to be set by boards of directors and trustees to be able to minimize or eradicate even, you know, that gender pay gap?
So I think that goes back to the earlier question about mentorship. And I think one of the best things women can do, and this is what I did when I was president of the American Medical Women's Association too, is to tell people, women particularly, that you have to ask. You have to ask to be paid what you're worth. And you have to ask for the position that you think you are able and qualified to fill. And the best way to do it really is to find mentors who are going to teach you how to do that. And I think I've been very privileged in that regard because I've had so many mentors over the course of my life. Gloria, I know you don't think you are, but you are very much a mentor. And for a bunch of reasons, I think because you listen well, you don't judge, you are always supportive. And it doesn't matter what crazy idea I come up with. You always say, well, you know, that's a good idea, and maybe there's another way to do this. So I think finding good mentors is crucial for women to be able to succeed. I mean, my practice is based on the fact that I found a mentor, a woman that I saw give a talk, and I went up to her after the talk and I said, I love how you gave that talk. And she said to me, come see me afterward. Turned out she was a professor of medicine at Columbia, Marianne Legato, and she taught me everything I know about how to run a practice. And she said to me, this is how you're going to run your practice, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. And I don't think I'd have had the courage to do what I did if it wasn't for a very fierce mentor like her in that regard. So I think for women, you've got to find good mentors, and it doesn't have to be just women, it could be women or men, and they can teach you how to value yourself